winner for 2010 Sign Person of the Year is, can it be, Tom Schneider? Now running for president in 2012 of the United States. Where's Tom over there?
I also got to echo what Mark said. You know, nobody does anything like this without a good woman behind you, and I got to thank my wife. She's not able to be here today. She's also just a little under the weather, but I'll tell you what, she supported me from day one in this, and I really appreciate it. And with all the work that Dad does, I mean, obviously, you know, he works hard to put a good band on the stage, but all the hours behind the scenes, that's what it takes to keep it going. So I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
The last of our three recipients for Sign Person of the Year award goes to Lori Solberg.
I just want to say thank you, whoever voted and nominated me. I don't deserve this. I'm suddenly retired for the first time since I was 12. So I'm enjoying a little bit of retirement, but I do kind of miss all of you. So we'll be coming around. Thank you very much.
Way to go, Lori.
Outstanding performance. Any band group showing extreme dedication and the highest quality performances in the polka industry within the state of Wisconsin in 2010 are then considered as worthy recipients of Band of the Year. The nominees this year were Polish Connection, Niels Unger, and Music Connection in a New Generation. And this year's recipient is Niels Unger and Music Connection. Connecting is Mark Hildebrand. Make sure that you get that.
Sorry, the band already was booked and couldn't make it today. They thank you, and everybody from Central Wisconsin thanks you. And once again, it's your input that makes things happen. So make your voice heard and join today. All right, thank you for Niels Unger and the Music Connection.
These are some of the Lifetime Achievement Award winners that have been inducted in the past. Last year, Bill Savosky received it, and Bill's here. Tell her, where are you, Billy? Over there in the corner, give Bill a nice hand. Other recipients have been Carl Hartwig, Don Schleiss, Dr. John Check, Bill Tell, Constantina Millie is here someplace. Constantina Millie, where are you, John? Hugo, Carlos Spike McHale, Bernie Roberts, Ray Norton, Romy Gaz, Don P.G. Louis Michelle, Dick Rogers, Vern Meisner, and an honorary award went to Frankie Yankovic. I might add that they also gave me one of those too a few years ago, and I'm deeply humbled by that as well. Okay, it says here the Lifetime Achievement Award is the highest honor bestowed by the Wisconsin Hall of Fame. This award is given to recognize the outstanding contribution the nominee has given to the polka music industry within the state. And we just list some of them. The nominees this year have been Norm Dombrowski and Alvin Zachinsky. Alvin Zachinsky, congratulations. I used to ride along in his band bus to dancing before I got married. Alvin, no stories about me, okay? This year, Alvin gets a Lifetime Achievement Award. By turning back the pages, let us fondly reminisce about some of the memories that Alvin has given us. 75 years ago in a farmhouse, 3.5 miles west of Pulaski, a future polka star was born to Joseph and Rose Stachinsky. Alvin always said, you know why they put S-K-I at the end of a Polish name? Because it would sound pretty funny with toboggan. The chin toboggan. While attending weddings with his parents, it was even at an early age of 4 that Alvin vividly remembers all the girls sitting on the bandstand watching in amazement as the musicians performed. Alvin already knew then that someday he would be performing on stage with his own concertina and band. Alvin went home and pretended to play the concertina by taking a book, fanning the pages in and out, and it felt like the bells of a real concertina. Later versions to make the concertina look and feel more like a real one, he added a block of wood, several roofing nails protruding at the ends for buttons, and then a piece of baler twine around his neck as a strap. I'm happy to announce he got rid of the box with the strap and the binder twine on. But even to this day, he will stop fondly at a hay farm and just look at the bales in the field. As he pretended to play, Alvin would sing as he brought the cows home from the pastures for milking, and boy, oh boy, did those cows ever milk. Alvin started to take piano lessons at the age of 9 on his first concertina, and had lessons from his neighbor, Benny Sismansky. I hope I pronounced that right. You see, when he played with Dick Rogers, the first thing he did, even though I was checking, he taught me how to speak the Polish last names. On his 13th birthday back in 1948, Alvin received a special gift, his first genuine concertina. And what pride Alvin took to know that the concertina's previous owner was that of the famous Dick Rogers of Pulaski, Wisconsin, even though it only cost $25. Think of what it's worth today. Alvin's second concertina purchase from Frank Nickel was only $75, and what a small price it was then for the value of it today. Alvin's first performance was with the Laney Grade School Christmas program. His first paid performance was on New Year's Eve back in 1948 at Tony's Friendly Tavern, downtown Pulaski. And being only 13 years old, Alvin's father had to come along because he was just a minor. Thinking $5 was too much to charge, Alvin received $10, and his dad received a bottle of Polish blackberry brandy. And if you ask Alvin really nice, he'll still play for only $10 today. I just added that in there, Alvin. I just do that to you. Alvin attended Pulaski High School where he played the trumpet with the high school band and sang in the school chorus. It was then and there that Alvin decided to fulfill his earlier dream. So he started up his own polka band with Richard Hadkiewicz, there you go, on the drums. Practice sessions began on the front porch of Alvin's family farmhouse till the neighbors burned it down. I also added that too. When the two-piece band became successful, Alvin upgraded to a three-piece band by adding an accordion player. The Alvin Sachinsky's Jolly Trio was born. Later bands included 6 musicians, and with his first LP recording produced in 1958, as Alvin's fame began to continue to grow, his true breakthrough came in 1966 when the band was invited to play at Theodore's Grove in Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania. Alvin's Polka album, From Town to Town, was recorded in Pittsburgh to fulfill the popular demand. On July 28, 1970, Alvin's television career began with the first taping of his polka show on WBAY-TV Green Bay Channel 2. The Sunday morning program show ran for almost a decade and was rated one of the highest polka shows in the United States. Alvin also had a syndicated polka show for several years that aired on Channel 18 in Milwaukee. In 1979, Alvin was voted Band Leader of the Year by his peers in the Wisconsin Orchestra Leaders Association. In May of 1985, Alvin received personal invitation requesting the honor of the Alvin Sachinsky Polka Band to play at the July 4th Festival of American Folklife, sponsored by the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. Good job. On November 11, 2001, Alvin was awarded the prestigious Senior Achievement Award by this organization, Wisconsin Polka Hall of Fame. Alvin has also enjoyed delighting crowds of polka fans throughout the years. After countless performances through 15 states and the District of Columbia, it is the 8 European tours which include the most highlights of his life, besides that of his lovely wife, Sherry. Alvin has toured the countries of Poland, where his grandfather was born, Holland, Switzerland, Austria, Germany, and the Czech Republic. In October 1973, Alvin had the honor of performing at the International Polka Festival in Prague, Czechoslovakia, with an even greater honor of meeting the original composer of the Beer Barrel Polka. And if I mention his name, I will slaughter it. So we'll just say the composer. You want to say it? You do, you clean it up yourself. I like that. See, I know I did it. Yeah. Alvin, along with Dick Rogers, Don Slice, and Russ Zimmerman, originated and served as the chairman for the original Pulaski Polka Days. Alvin served for 10 years as the director of the Wisconsin Orchestra Leaders Association. Ongoing list of accomplishments include ballroom operator in Pulaski for almost 20 years. Alvin was also the originator and producer of America's Polka Celebration in 23 years, of which I'm very happy to say I was a part of this last summer. Good job. Alvin Sachinsky has now entertained listeners for 52 years and continues as a popular DJ on radio station WTAQ, AM and FM in Green Bay. CAT scan ratings have proven this show to be one of the highest rated. Listeners on the radio station WTCH, AM and FM in Charlotte have enjoyed Alvin's programming for almost as many years. Alvin has recorded 13 albums and released 11 cassettes, 3 CDs, and 1 video. His biggest hit, and one of my still favorite, was Oops, Sedina. I still love that one. Souvenir memories include Alvin's performances at Lambeau Field in Green Bay prior to the Packer game, just as enjoyable as those were at Milwaukee County Stadium for Brewer Baseball on Polish American Day. Let us not forget the fun as advertising spokesman for Cellular One, Shazam. Can you hear me now? Alvin is like the Energizer Bunny. He has said he is never going to retire. He's just going to keep going and going and going. And he has, because he so loves this profession. So Alvin, may this only be the start of the best years of your life, my friend. You have so long justly deserved this award. Congratulations to you and Sherry on your success, and keep winning the hearts of your polka fans, the many that they are throughout the world. Congratulations on your lifetime achievement. Alvin, who give it up?